Fishing, what's up, Bo? Axie, Andrew, the mighty redneck, Trevor, Isaac, Alicia, Tyler, what's up? Sam, Cameron, hunting and stuff, JS Outdoors. Lance, what's up, buddy? I seen you got a lot of ice fishing gear there, man. Half Done Outdoors, Adventures with James, Delbert, Dolan, Mark, Dan. Is that internet veteran in here? Zach, Big John's Life, Landon, what's up? Luke, Bella, there's the internet veteran, what's up? Big Worm. Hey, I appreciate you guys all coming in. Nick Knox, Dirt Clods. I did not expect anybody to be awake. And there's my mom. Hello, Jen. James, what's up? 7:30 a.m. Jeez. Perks Whitetail, what's up? Hey, Jeep fam. Christopher Brinks. I know I ain't been live in a little bit. God damn, chat's moving quick. It's been a while. CRB, snowing and freaking cold, -5. Yeah, I'm just now getting my yard getting covered with snow. They are jumping in quick. Connor, what's up, buddy? From Omaha. Hey, what's the weather like up there, Connor? I called Bass Pro. I got on the website at like 6:30 and Bass Pro said it was closed. And then I called several times and nobody answered. Like son of a beach. Iowa Trapper, what's up? I was wondering if you were up. As soon as I clicked on, I thought about you. I was like, I wonder if that son of a bitch is sitting out in his shed. Just wait, it's coming. Yeah, I don't know if there's any snow here or not. Getting better laid back. Seems like everyone's picking it up. -40 in Alberta. We're supposed to have -50 wind chill, so that's going to be pretty nippy. 3 inches in Carter Lake? I don't know. I think we're missing it here. For another 30 seconds. Well, I appreciate you coming in, man. I hope that package you sent makes it through the mail. It's a dangerous game we play. Shipping stinky stuff. CRB, you're going ice fishing on Saturday? Sweet, man. We got plans on going and hitting some ice on Saturday also. We were going to go Friday, but with the 40-mile-an-hour winds and -50, it's probably not. I don't want my first day out on the ice to be like horrible conditions. So, and I'm off for 11 days, so there's no rush to get out there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then head to Minnesota and do some real ice fishing. So I got to practice before I go up there. But I got wax sand to make in the morning on my first day off. Wax sand, and I got to redo all my bobcat sets after the snow finally stops. I had 2 bobcats on camera this morning just wandering around my sets, so I coulda, shoulda, woulda, but I didn't. Hey, see you, buddy. If anybody in here is looking to get into fur handling, I'll be doing a live tomorrow night, skin and flesh beaver. Guys, you got to get over to Iowa Trappers. If you don't have them, you need to get them. He's going to be doing some live skinning. He's been doing it for a few weeks now. Who can sleep through it? That's the best time to sleep. I actually enjoy being out here, minus the guineas. I got guineas back there. Well, they're hiding right there. They were donated to me from a local school. They may want them back. That's all I know. And they've grown a lot. Todd, what's up, buddy? Surprised to see you up and about. Anyways, the best part of winters, whether I have a wood stove or not, I always like to work in the shop, the garage, anywhere. I'd have the door open and watch the snow pile up. But I am not going to... Oh, on break. Nice, man. I'm not going to open the door and be cold. Finally, window open weather. Nah, I do open the door occasionally because of the smell in here. AP283, see you, buddy. Iowa Trapper, I appreciate it. Guys, make sure you go and check out Iowa Trapper so you can watch his live streams. Help him out. When you get in there, hit a like. I do have a TV. I was going to have that as my background, I suppose. I'm watching Boxy's stuff. I'm trying to help out Boxy. I kind of come in here now. I've had a TV. It's over here. Don't You can kind of see it. There's just a little feller. Where are we at? There's a little feller right there. It used to be right here behind the camera. I made me a homemade jar filler. Woo! I can't even focus right there. I'll show you that sometime. It works pretty slick. I can just throw my bottle under that sucker, open a valve. I don't have to squeeze the bottles anymore. So threw them away quick. Iowa Trap says he just wants to help people learn fur handling. Not many do it. All right, I'm out. All right, I'll see you in about 25 minutes. Hey, the waiters are comfortable, man. They're real comfortable. I did not know it. There is a 20% off discount code on the waiters. If you go watch yesterday's video, they emailed me and says, "Will you drop the code for the 20% off?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did not know about that." Hey, yeah, definitely. I'm off all the way until the 2nd, Tyler. So I'll be in Minnesota 27th through the 30th. So I don't know if you'll have any ice when I come back or not, but you can do something this weekend if you want. I'll be hitting the ice all around here. There's already 4 inches, man. You know what 4 inches is like. My biggest influence in my trapping career started when my uncle took me trapping back in the day, like way back in the day. It would have been like 1987-ish, somewhere in there. 86, 87, 88, somewhere in there. To take it or leave it. I'll always say this, but my first person I ever watched on YouTube was 330 Maniac. I don't know if it was the video that he got harassed by when he was muskrat trapping. He looked like a young kid, like 17 in the video. I think that could have been the very first one, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't really know anybody else that trapped, to be honest, for a long time. Then I come down here to Missouri, and it seemed like the trappers found me because I was infringing on their territory back in like 2004. They're like, "Who the freak is this guy with his Iowa license plates?" I'm in northern Missouri also, Buckshot. We missed the snow, I think. Luckily, I don't really want 8 inches of snow for driving around in the Ranger and stuff and redoing all my sets. Up to 3 inches would be all right. I want to be able to track the bobcats, see their tracks, but I don't want a lot of snow. Yeah, I hear you, Bella. I've been doing a lot of work in myself, but I get more time off in stretches. Hey, Internet Veteran, I'm about to take your shot. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. I'm very inspired by your work, and I'm getting half a dozen Duke 550s to add to my collection. Hell yeah, man. I'm stuck. Let's see here. This thing, supposedly I gotta figure out how to do it. Cancel. Supposedly I can pin chats now. I gotta see how to do this. Let me try this. They don't give me the option. They don't give me the option. I don't know how you pin a chat. Do I hold it? Let me see. Nope. Well, whatever. It gave me a thing on when I first came in that said I could pin the chat, but I don't see it. Nope. I screwed. I'm done. I'm not even gonna try anymore. As of right now, I do not ship to Canada. I don't think they would allow it to come across. I'd have to check into that, but I don't think they would allow it. I could barely get it to the post offices here. Gonna have to get in there. Yeah, we do. Do need to kill the damn squirrel. What kind of beaver traps you get, Jeep fan? Bill and Duke catfishing. Just drove 30 miles from home from work, getting a little windy out in Southwest Iowa. Where do you work at? Can you say? Do you work in Do you work in Glenwood, Iowa? Just asking because that seems like that's like the only place to work right now. I'm not far from. I'm right next to Iowa, Southwest Iowa. Everyone leave a like for snow. Oh God, take 2 shots, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. See if one of the moderators. Well, you have to click on something and see if you can pin it. I don't know. A mod. If you're a mod, click on it and see if you're in Corning. I got you. I know where you're at. Yeah, Corning, home of Lake Icara. I'm probably gonna shoot over to Bedford on Monday. I think, Bill. See if I can catch a bunch of bluegill and crappie over there. Oh yeah, I see, G-Fan. Well, you kind of went around me. You went through Funky and not me, so I wasn't 100% sure. I forgot about that. I was like, I don't remember seeing his name in my orders. If you guys are members, don't forget there is a discount code for Funkies. It's now 10% off your order. So go to the member section, look for the post, and get your 10% off. Every little bit helps. I'll try to keep edging it up to 15 maybe. I'll try to get 15% off for you sons of bitches. Yeah, and I might hit Hackle Barney by Velisca. Hackle Barney, is that by the Velisca? Let's see, where am I? Let's see. I think you take 34 all the way. You have the Velisca exit. And it's right there on the hill right there. That could be it. There's a nice pond right there. It's a little guy. You can see it from the road. We won't be going to flares until January. Kryptonite, I appreciate it, man. Waiters are comfortable, Tyler. That's it. Bill, I went there quite a bit back in the day. When I lived in Glenwood, I just shoot up 34 and we'd hit some of them holes. Been a long time since I've been there. Sherman from Oklahoma. Could be. I possibly do. I'm going back here and looking. I think I missed something. Watching your vids is how I convinced my wife that a foothold could be used to relocate the woodchuck burrow under my garage. Okay. Yeah. Wink. Wink. Sorry. I had to do that. Let's see. I'm winking because unless your wife is next to you, relocated him. You really can relocate them, but I mean, if you're gonna go to all that trouble to put a foothold instead of a live trap, you might as well just. Get relocated to a ditch just off the property's edge. I think most states the rules are you have to release the animal on the property it came from. Stupid ass rules. I kind of miss these live streams, guys. You know why I don't go live? Because people like Internet Veteran make me do shots, and then I got all this freaking plans that I need to do, and then I come here, and Internet Veteran comes in here, and then the next day I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to do nothing. And that is a true story. Hard for me to do a live and not have some drinks because I'm basically sitting here drinking with you guys. And someday we'll all have Fabergé shot glasses if I ever get around to it. Got your old fuck lure in for Christmas, and my mom had to put it outside now. Yeah, you don't want that in the house. I actually just filled. I was 2 jars short for my orders I was filling, and oh man, I opened it up in here and I was like, oh boy. What's up, Seth? Shots, yeah. I just actually mixed 10 gallons of all predator bait in here, and that was a awakening. That's why my sinuses are running. That deer was, what was it? Like 185 or something like that, without its head and without guts. So at the meat locker. So it was pretty good on the hoof. I don't know the exact weight. Jeep fam, is it your rifle season or whatnot? Oh shit! Shannon said he sent me some shot glasses. All right, man. I got a week off. I should be able to actually check it quite a bit. Ohana Fishing Company. What's up? Hey, is Lance Rosencrans in here? Lance, you still in here, you son of a bitch, or you gone already? I'm not doing Boxy very well. Boxy is on the big screen in the back here, Boxy Outdoors. And got my deer stuff back. Yeah, I got 2 deer, Tyler, back. I filled the whole deep freeze that I'm supposed to be putting furs in. But I got Boxy on the big screen back here, and we're going to just let her run until I come back to the shed. And then either I'll just keep letting it run or I'll switch it to somebody else. So, hey, Lance, you should make me up a box of ice fishing jigs and tell me how much it is, and I'll send it through PayPal. I seen you got a pretty decent supply there, and they look like pretty good prices. Boxy's been kicking ass on the mink. If you guys follow Boxy, that TV don't look very big in the background, but it's pretty good size. You guys remember how big my banner was? It's right over top of it. I think it's a 60, but I'm not sure. My wife wouldn't let me get I thought about getting like a 100-inch TV, you know. She wasn't a very big fan of that. The yotes are all over just west of Omaha here. Seen like 6 on the roadsides. Jeez. Here west of Omaha. I'm sure I run all over your area during the when I'm putting out boat docks and stuff. I'm in let's see, what is it? Well, I don't know why I'm drawing blanks on everything. I'm in Ashland all the time, South Bend, Nebraska, like almost every day, and clear out the valley, like all the time. I'm still a rookie, Lance. I pretty much use tungsten jigs of all sorts. Like I got these little guys here. And, you know, you got to have that Wonder Bread one. I'm in Ashland like all the time. And then I use mostly wax worms or the mother kind, or minnow heads so far. I don't even think I've ever even used anything but wax worms and minnows. He says, dude, get out of my backyard. Well, I work in Nebraska, and we put in fancy $60,000 boat docks all over, and Ashland has a lot of lakes that have fancy $1 million houses. So. None of your business. If you can call the coyote in, or if you actually see him out in the yard, but trapping for me would be a lot easier because I can't sit in my front porch and wait for the coyote to come back. And coyotes aren't just living like 30 yards off my property. They're traveling all over the freaking place. So, yeah. Luke, in January, I put a video out yesterday. The title says, Update on Flair's Ranch. So, because I'm constantly getting questions about it. Flair is going to try to kill a buck with a muzzleloader. So he wants me to wait until January, which is plenty of time. Well, I need to pay for it, Lance, so I appreciate it, buddy. Just figured I would help support, man. And can never have, I don't know why, but I am so addicted to ice fishing that I spent like $2,000 last year. I got my ice fishing rig right here. And then the catfishing, we don't even want to talk about it. What am I in, like $23,000 for going catfishing? So let's not talk about that. Oh yeah, Sandy Point. I don't know. I'm struggling with the names. We go to so many damn lakes that I can't even. I can't even keep track. 3:47 to land down under. Is that a PM? I think that's PM, if I remember right. Hey, Tyler, shut your freaking mouth. Tyler's my nephew, a.k.a. Mullet Boy. You guys remember him? He got attacked by a raccoon twice now in my videos. One ran up his leg, he kicked it off, and then he almost got bit pheasant hunting this year. Well, Buckshot, I bought my boat from Bass Pro, so that's a start. And then every one of my rods, just the poles are 100 and something bucks, and then, yeah, it all goes downhill from there. I put a freaking fancy-ish $800, I put an $800 freaking fish finder on it, and then I got a like $800 trolling motor. It all adds up. The boat is the hardest part. So, he screamed like a girl, like in the one where it ran up his leg, but not in this last one. He just took care of business. He does love moonshine, like too much. I do have a predator call, but I use it mostly for crows. And actually, crow hunting would be really killer right now. I should probably get me some. What the hell am I going to use? Every year I say I should get crows. Maybe I'll get some crow decoys from Bass Pro tomorrow. I haven't done a crow video yet this year. Blast a crow, and then you eat it. Brenton wants to know if the one-legged trapper knows someone named Sherman. I have no idea. I'd ask him, but he's not sitting here, buddy. You'll have to message him. I think we're going to be 5 below, Nick. You still loving Long Dong as a dispatch? I am. It's actually right here. It's going to demonetize my video, but that's okay. It always does. Everything demonetizes it. It's probably already got a it's already demonetized, and if it wasn't for the couple guys that dropped me a super chat, most of this shit wouldn't get me anything to help me out. So let's see. I just wait until you see what I'm doing for the duck boat build. Nice. Did you partner with Coon Creek? Because he builds boats. Rookie Trapper here. I love watching your videos. I got permission to take out big colony of beavers on a huge property. Any advice? Trapped raccoons and bobcats. If you look around where the beavers are climbing out, I don't know what your temperature is. I mean, it could be frozen solid. So if it's not frozen solid and it's good, like you're in Mississippi or something, watch where they're climbing out of the water, all that stuff. Put a trap there. Blind sets are pretty killer. If you're got ice, look for the runs. Anywhere there's a run and there's like a tree laying across it, put your trap, your 330 right underneath of that. They got to dive underneath of that. Anything like that. Can't even forget about caster mounds. Anywhere you see some activity, put a caster mound, and you're gonna get raccoons, but you're also gonna definitely catch beavers. We use owl decoys for crows. Just one. You don't want like a crow laying there with an owl over top of it or anything like that. They want to know if you got a website, Lance. You need to get an online store. If anything, man. Where is everyone? My wife or kids? My wife's asleep, and my daughter was out here helping me label stuff, and she's in the house. What time is it? It's almost midnight, and it's a Thursday or Wednesday. It's almost Thursday. Oh man. Oh. I need to buy some real shit. Oh God. This is the last resort. Oh fuck. That was a goddamn killer. G Fam, he built a huge fishing boat a couple years ago. Fishing After Dark, Fish on Tackle on Facebook. In the process of moving. If you guys are looking for ice fishing gear, I don't know. The prices I've seen are like $2 less than the prices that I see here locally. So, good deal on jigs, tungsten jigs. So, I would get a hold of Lance. No, I'm getting something different. Screw that shit. Ah, damn. I don't know why I even tried. Oh, none of this looks good. I can tell you that. Mom. My mom's in the chat. She's giving me all this stuff to damn near kill a guy. Look at this stuff. That will pretty much kill somebody. Why? I don't know if she's still watching, but I need some good stuff. My county offers 60 a head for beaver or coyote. What's recommended? Well, first you gotta have set on location. That's what everybody says. Trey Muse, what's up, buddy? Set on location, and then you got to be patient. Don't worry about your scent that much, but you want to check from a distance. Once you, up to a week, you should start seeing something. But you can have those first night catches. But if you can stay away from them, the farther you check from, the better. And I have some that I have to walk right up to. Gear-wise, put it in squirt. I don't have any squirt, but I've been drinking it over here in Pepsi. But you know how internet veteran is. Let's see. Okay, gear-wise. Well, this right here, not necessarily this one. Now, for years, my hammer had that little spade thing on it where you tried to make a dirt hole, and 90% of my dirt holes were like this deep because I gave up. And they were tiny, like super small. As soon as I got an auger, life changed. Not necessarily this one. This sucker is heavy duty. You don't really need this. Any auger. I got a little tiny bulb planter from Menards. But picture, you're putting it this deep every time. Most of you guys ain't seen this much of a long thing here. But for those of you who have, you know what I'm talking about. Nothing can get that but mice. The only thing going to get your bait out is mice. And they're going to move around a lot, and you're going to get caught. So this is number one, in my opinion. Well, number one on the accessories you don't need, but you want. Trap, obviously. 1 3/4 or better. Or 1 3/4 or better. You got to have a nice hammer. Your anchor of choice, which I use wolf fangs. And then a sifter. Am I thinking of anything else? You're making me want to go out to the fridge and get some beers. Well, why haven't you been drinking this whole time, Jack? Hey, Trevor J. I live in Missouri, and I've been wondering about the fur prices. The fur prices aren't that great. Beaver are up. I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but 330 Maniac was getting somewhere. He was talking if he just took in all the big ones, he would have got like an $18 average. So that's just whole. Obviously, they're paying more for caster and stuff, but shut up, ancient John Howe. I met a 1 3/4, which is 4.5, somewhere in there, almost 5 inches. Hey, blood off, thanks, man. Looks like your Ranger is on the what? My Ranger has a flat tire and is working on having its second flat tire. It's on the scale. It's going flat. It's got issues right now. No, I don't think I want to put my hands in a 330, Bucky. You did, G-Fam? What do you think, man? It's heavy. I don't know exact weight. I can find out, but Jesus Christ. It's a doozy. Let me weigh it real quick. Hang on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. What's your guys' guesses on the weight? I'll tell you here in a second. Sheesh. Sheesh. Like I said in my video, 9 pounds. No, not 9 pounds. Like I said in the video, I don't know if it's one of them guys who wants to carry light. It's pretty, it's heavy for, if you add this to the drill. Jack says, I want that auger. Nobody's got it. Nobody has it yet. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's a beast. I'm not gonna lie. And I drilled quite a few holes with it already. Starting to get into trapping here in South Louisiana to help get the coyote and bobcat under control, having success copying what I've seen you do. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching. Oh, Bucky, you're pretty damn close, man. I'm gonna give it to Bucky because he was the closest one. It's 3.4 pounds, guys. Bucky, congratulations, you won. I don't know what, but you won, man. Let's see. What do you need? You need anything? Oh, shit. I got something here. Thank you, Trapper J. I learned everything I needed to do my own trapping. Hey, man. Hey, if anybody wants to send me pictures or anything on Instagram, you can get a hold of me on Facebook, but Instagram's my main thing. Just hit me in the message, drop pictures. I appreciate everybody that watches. What would you say you all need to buy to begin trapping? It all depends on what you're doing, man. I think if you're starting out and you want to go after coyotes, I would probably do the Duke 550. 100%. It's once you get that dog just adjusted, you're good. And you got the night latch. I mean, you've seen me do it. I put the freaking, I don't have any right here, but you literally put your pan like this, you put it down and click, and you're ready to go. Yeah, Jeff, what are you doing, man? You should have came over. J-Dub, caught my first fox this year on all predator bait here in Missouri. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for letting me know. The first fox this year. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought the first fox ever? Tempted to get some footholds and bait if I can get this monster coyote here in Illinois. Do it, man. I'm trying not to, like, bail on the chat, but I'm trying to answer these questions. So, Chance, if you're... I need to have these lists out. I could just put a list right there and be like, yeah, this is what you need. Like I said, you got to have a sifter. You got to have your anchoring system. I would not go... If you use rebar, you got to do the X thing. But it's so much easier just to get wolf fangs or Berkshires. I've never used Berkshires, but wolf fangs I know work for me. So sifter, gotta have a hammer. You can start off with 6 traps and some pan covers, and well, basically you don't want to put out more traps than you can maintain, kind of like I do. I don't follow my own advice. I've kind of changed it a little bit. They say you need to be able to maintain and only set quality traps locations. You don't want to just go, oh, I'm gonna put one right here, and then go over here and put one, and then you got all these traps that never connect. I've been putting more than one per location so that if I get a possum and I'm running behind, I don't have to worry about resetting that one that day. It could be a couple days later. I could just reset that trap, but I'll have one working right there. You know, I got enough traps now I can do that. But before, when I had small amounts of traps, it would be, you basically, well, I don't know what you're laughing at, but I would basically have to care about where I put my damn trap, because my trap, I put it in the ground. As long as I'm on that property, it's there forever, and that whole freaking season. Unless I get pissed off because I catch 7 possums. Here's what happens. I'll catch a bunch of possums. I get tired of remaking the set. I don't remake the set, and that night there'll be a bobcat that goes over there and checks it out. If you don't reset, you're gonna regret it. And I regret it all the time. So I'm just being honest. I call myself lazy, but it happens. Like right now, 90% of my traps are frozen because I'm waiting to see what the snow does, and I didn't have time to go out and reset them because I don't get off until almost dark. So tomorrow they'll be reset. And like I said this morning, 2 bobcats on camera. I think I went like 13 days without getting any bobcats on camera, and then suddenly, when my traps aren't working, there they are. If I don't put a cable restraint on the one trail on the fence line, the yote will go there. LOL, that's my experience, yeah. Anyone that traps in the snow will know what I'm talking about. You can see, if you don't have to have cameras, if you just got some snow down, you will see where you messed up. 100%, you'll be like, yep, I should have left that trap there, because it's being dug out by every coyote in Northwest Missouri. Has hit that one dirt hole that I took the trap away from because those 17 possums that I caught there. And then all of a sudden it was a hot set because my trap's not there. I don't understand it, but Ryan asked me, what's up? He says, I hate fighting the snow on the trap line. It's even worse for you, Ryan, because you're targeting raccoons. Raccoons and snow, I know they do travel, but it really messes up your raccoon trapping. So, Bucky, I have not. I talked about it all summer, and I should do it, but here we are. So hopefully tomorrow I'm going to get enough wax sand to just run for my bobcats. That's all I'm worried about. It doesn't matter, really, Bucky. We've had rain 2 times in a row, 2 days apart. Rain doesn't matter. You're going to be crusted in whether you have wax dirt or not. That's different, Bucky. Snaring in the snow, yeah. A little different than footholds. You can get them, Lucky, you can get your traps about anywhere. So Bill actually sends me traps now, as you do traps. But Funky's got a pretty decent price. I should just put him in the description everywhere, Funky. You can get them straight from Bill, too. Oh, I heard something, but this is semi. I know you do. You have been catching some canines, but you're trying for that 100 raccoons, and the snow coming early just kind of screws people up. Oregon for salmon and crab. That would be pretty awesome. I bought 3 Duke DPs and 2 foothold traps, and I understand how to set and use the DPs, but the foothold's not really sure what to do. What kind of foothold traps did you get, Chance? See, this is where, if you come in my Instagram, Trapper J Outdoors, or it's actually Trapper J now with like a dash, but you can show me what you got, and I could show you some advice, but it's hard to do from here. South Central Iowa. You're an hour from Funky's. Which way? To the south of Funky's? Because I'm 2 hours from Funky's right now. I've been driving up there almost every Saturday for a while, dropping off supplies and picking stuff up. Mark Theo, what's up? Prepping for winter. How much snow are you going to get? Really, Jack? You can't trap state parks, huh? I'm looking to get into trapping. I'm just curious in your opinion, which footholds are best? I would say starting out, you get you some dog proofs and some 550s. So easy to set. The 550s are just so easy. I normally don't care for traps with dogs on them, but it's the different. The dogs on the 550s and 650s are completely different than old school dogs. Hey, whatever works, Blood Ops. You're south, so you're probably only like an hour from where I'm at. Jay, I only have a few MBs, but I gave them to one-legged trapper has them now, so I don't think there's a difference, to be honest. Jeep fam, it's for ease of use for a beginner. The Duke number 2 is a very good price point, and I have a lot more Duke number 2s than I do 550s. I got all mixtures, man. He said he was brand new. Brand new, a 550 is easier to set than the number 2, because the number 2 dogless, you have to adjust that bolt to set your pan height. But once you do that, you never have to do it again, pretty much. Hey, I hope we get some really warm January and you get all them Borcoon, right? As long as you're out there doing it, man. But once you guys adjust your traps and kind of see how it works, like I could put it right here and I try to explain to you which way to bend it and be having to think about it. But if you weren't watching and I was just in here tinkering, I would know that just this way. This way. Let's see, let me try it. In makes the pan go down, bend it out, goes up. So yeah, see, I had to think about it because I was trying to explain it, but it's not that difficult once you do it a couple times. I mean, I wouldn't worry about any of my pans. I get out there on the line, it takes like 3 seconds with a pair of pliers. If I go to set the trap and the pan's sticking up a little bit, I can just snap it, grab my pliers, and bend it a little bit. PA, what's up, buddy? I didn't expect to have this many in here. I know I got all these subscribers, but you know how it is. And no spam. Where's my spammers at? When a high-powered pellet rifle drop a yoke, not just like running across the pasture, but in a trap, yeah. Mine's not high-powered, I don't think. It's just a 177, but yeah, I dispatch Bobcats with it. Oh, they love them farms, CRB. Hey, what's the next? I need a full. I'd love to get a full Bobcat. That'd be awesome. 1,100 feet per second. See, I don't know that much about. I know a lot of people won't use a 17 for coyote hunting, so I probably wouldn't want to use a pellet rifle. J-wing, yeah, it's kind of hand in hand. I mean, if you threw back to, I don't know what the numbers are because I don't follow that stuff, but if you go back to $30 a raccoon, there's a trap in every freaking bridge, every culvert, and everywhere. Now, Iowa's a different game because everybody over there wants to trap raccoons no matter what the price is. It's like everybody has a little competition over there in central Iowa all the way over to the very east. But they're really doing a number on, they got a lot of raccoons too. So, but they're really doing a number on the nest predators. But I tell you what, back in 13, when it was $30 a raccoon, I had hardly any place to put a trap where there wasn't already someone else trapping. TJ, are you talking just like in the freaking in the trap or what? This one keeps coming up to my house, so I want to kill it, but in a neighborhood. Oh, well, I mean, if you're like poking your gun out the window and blasting it, you could probably do it, but I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying, is it going to wound it, being ethical and all that stuff? We're talking small hole. They say bigger hole's better for killing, like deer and shit. So, Alaskan Trapper Outdoors, what's up, buddy? There he is. Ted's Fur Shed's in the house. I've been actually put out a feeler for a wolf. I'm trying to get a wolf pelt. I didn't realize how much people wanted for wolf pelts. So far, the highest priced wolf was $950. I just want him for right there, somewhere. But I don't know if I want him that bad, Pellet guns are underrated, but I do have traps in my yard. Coon Creek made a video about fur prices the other week and talked about half raccoon. That raccoon triangle, yeah. Yeah, you got heavies. You get a little bit more money in Iowa for raccoons. But for all them raccoons, there's a lot of fuel. It's kind of like gold mines. They got to get so many ounces an hour and then to come out even, you know what I mean? I did not get a moose. I got that from Alaskan Outdoors. Color determines the price. Well, this one was pure white, and he looked pretty badass, I'm sure. But he said, I got a pure white wolf. And I said, man, that sounds expensive. It depends on how much bait you want to use, kryptonite. It doesn't really matter. The more, I'm sure the more, the better. I do, Nick Reed. You're in Kansas? What time do you recommend trying calling him in? Hang on, I'm lost a little bit. Terry, what are you calling in? I thought I was talking to somebody else about coyotes. I have a bobcat. Okay, I gotta read. Okay, I got a bobcat. Keeping my deer from coming. Which way do you recommend getting him? My friend is a Fox Pro. Yeah, Fox Pro will work, but you got to be patient because it takes a lot of calling to get a bobcat sometimes. Not all the time, but we're talking like, I don't know what the average sit time for each location is. Like if it's 7, you'll want to be calling for like 14 for a bobcat because they kind of like wander around. They sit down, they look around, soak up the sun. All the while, they're slowly creeping towards you. I've never killed a bobcat other than in a trap. Jack. Stick in the woods. What's up, buddy? Hey, Briston. Thanks, man. You too. I already got my present. My wife always buys something big, and then I usually get it like 2 weeks in advance. She's like, hey, go grab that package out of my car. And it's a 500-pound freaking safe, gun safe. I'm like, what? How am I supposed to do this at 10 o'clock at night? Robert, it's not because I'm drinking. It's because I've been up all day and I've been in here for quite a while. So I'm just tired. I'm good. Justin, what's up? How do I heat the shed? Got that little inferno going over there. It's warm in here. If I put a little bit more on there, I'd be opening the doors. I own the cement mixer. I bought it just for making wax, dirt, and sand. But then I don't ever make it because I'm lazy. I'm not thinking about. I tell myself, in the live streams, I was like, yeah, I probably should get some of that old wax sand made before it gets cold. And then I fish. I fish and stuff like that. And then I'm like, damn it, I should have done it. But I don't. And I just keep on doing what I do. Terry, I appreciate you watching, man. Jeep Fam says, "Oh, Brooke said, and it smells like death in there." Maybe it's heated up right now, so it's like warm death. It's not bad. I've been doing this, all I can smell is this right here, Snuggle fabric softener. I put 2 of those in every baggie with the oh fuck, and then I put a couple in the box with it also. But that's all I smell in here is that shit. So. I do not, man. I just stirred it up. Now that's all I smell is that shit. I have not made a fur hat. BH. Cane sample, I appreciate it, man. Warm death sounds a lot better. Hey, I know quite a few people that call raccoons, and they say when they come, man, they come. You better be ready. They come flying in. Jeff, you guys know Jeff, a.k.a. that he's got the symbol. But, yeah, you do get used to it, and then you go home, and you're like, everybody at the grocery store is like, what in the fuck is that smell? There's nothing else I can do. I don't know who started it, but somebody in the chat in one of these live streams was like, you need to make bait and lure. And I'm like, what? I do? And then here we are. Here we are now. Every night, packaging orders. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying there's a lot more. I do a lot more than a lot of people realize. Yeah, I already got my buck. I haven't been bow hunting like I should be. But I did buy a bow just tonight. I'll be ready. I'm going to get back into it pretty hardcore. I have 3 crossbows at the moment. It's like walking into a store with high vis. Pack rats. I just throw a whole bunch of poison in there and say goodbye. I got a bear. I don't know which brand it is, but it looks brand spanking new, and it's from a buddy I spoonbill with. So he put a post up, and I says, I'll take it. Looks good. Got the string suppressor things and all that bullshit. Pretty fancy. I know bears aren't like the top dog, but my last one was a Matthews, and I had it forever. And then it fell out on the interstate because I converted it to bow fishing. It didn't like sliding on the interstate very well. Yeah, I would, but they'll never ask. We're from 2 different continents. I kill shit, and they buy stuff from the store and do catch and cooks. Yeah, I don't need nothing fancy for a bow because I'm just going to kill a deer and put the bow back in the box. My bow was an LX, but it's not. Oh, you have an LX70 bow? Yeah, that's what I had too. I gave it to Bearded Logger, my neighbor. I'm like, here, you can take this thing so I won't replace the cams, and it'll just, the string will pop off and snap me in the face. I don't really care for muzzleloader. I've killed some pretty decent deer with my muzzleloader, but I don't really care for them. What was the last time I aimed for a doe and I pulled the trigger and I caught myself? I'm like, I got you, you son of a bitch. I pulled the trigger and I'm like, Boo! It was really delayed for some reason. I don't know if it's because it was wet out or what, but that's what it felt like. I don't know if it was really that long of a delay where but I missed that deer by a long shot. I have a well-placed roadkill deer for bait, Jay. Put it out in the middle of the grass and set cable restraints. Yeah, his hunting's a lot different than my hunting. I wish I had property with 4,000 deer on it. I don't though. I have a doe that been hanging since Saturday. Process day tomorrow. Yeah, you're just aging it, man. As long as the temperature's good. I bet, Mark. Hey, what are you up to, buddy? Rock. Yeah. My thing is I'm not a fan of the crossbows. Even though I have them, like I got a fancy one up here, and I got a couple that I got for the kids that I use. No, yeah, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's a pussy. He's probably watching. He's hiding in the background. Yeah, you son of a bitch. But I don't like crossbows because you got to decock it, and muzzle loaders. I usually forget that I have it loaded, and then next season and then it's corroded, and I got to clean the whole damn thing. I'm like, did I load this? I don't remember. And you put your rod in there, and you're like, oh boy. 30 seconds later, I can't hang tight like that. I was looking to see where I hit it before the damn thing even shot. I was like, oh man. But like I say, if I didn't just grab the muzzleloader out of the case and shoot the deer and then put it back away until the next year, then I would probably be more comfortable with my firearm. But I just won't muzzleloader hunt. Bobby, what's up? Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. I'm just giving him shit. Yeah, I seen a post on Facebook, CRB. He said his wife said something about if he messes up his hands or something. I could have challenged anybody, but I really wanted to challenge you out yet. I didn't make it up there this year, but now that I have this job that gives me more freedom, I'm definitely going to make it down to yacht. For everyone. If you can only choose one, which are you eating for the rest of your life? Beef or pork? Steak but no bacon, or bacon, no more steak? I'm gonna roll with steak. I mean, we eat a lot of pork chops and pork loin, all that shit, but dude, I eat steak like every other day. I got 170 pounds of tri-tips from my last job that I got before I left there. And yeah, I love my tri-tips. Although beaver backstraps are good, but steak and bedroom beaver. Squirrel the rest of your life, huh? You ever had a good steak? Hey, I work for a company in Lake Wakanda, Nebraska, and we build really expensive boat docks, $60,000 and up. Sounds crazy, but every house that I go and put a boat dock in is $1 million plus. So, and there's a lot of them in Nebraska, a lot of lakes. So we're busy. We put one in every 2 days just for my crew. Sioux City, Iowa. What the hell was it? Like 87 miles, 50 miles to Omaha. I don't know how far Omaha is from Sioux City. It's not too bad, couple hours. Well, Jack, I got this. I got this. I got it for. Why do you think I got all this body weight here? I got all the 1 hour from Sioux City. You are? Okay. I got all these tri-tips for $1 a pound, man. You can't pass that up. And I'm still getting them, even though I don't work there anymore. I got a whole bunch of corned beef for $1 a pound. From one brother to another. He might be in here. I don't know. I didn't see him comment yet, though. He said, "I'll hook you up," and I said, "All right. Well, here's my old dispatch weapon that I've used for 9 years." So giveaway. You want to give away some tri-tips? Here's some tri-tips. They're frozen now, but I don't know what they're going to look like when they get to you. TJ, back in the day, not like a long ways ago, but all my rabbits and squirrels, we did shake and bake. And it was awesome. Now it's mostly fried. Tommy T, what's up? Oh, God. Here comes the wind. Favorite thing to turn deer into? 90% is deer burger here. We actually got 2 deer done. All deer burger except for backstraps. Because we already have steaks and everything else. But we eat burger all the time too. It's not just tri-tips. We even the occasional hamburger helper with deer burger. Don't really like buying hamburger from the store. It's pointless. But my wife likes her deer in pretty little packages from the meat locker, and my buddy just happens to own the meat locker, so it works out good. Only 93 likes. You sandbagging sons of bitches. Can't even like it before you get in the live stream. Hey, I need to do the same thing, Ryan. I gotta check what traps I do have that might fire. Go spend a bunch of money at Bass Pro, and then I gotta make some wax sand and reset all my Bobcat sets. Jack just made a bear in a burger, and it was the best thing in the world. That's what I've heard. Ryan, I appreciate you coming in, man. Ooh, deer salami sounds good. Tommy T, what's up? Really? See, my great grandma used to boil everything, and anytime my wife boils, like if she's making chicken and noodles and she boils it, I almost want to puke, to be honest. Everything was boiled. It didn't matter what the hell it was, and you could smell it. And you walked in the door, it's like I just can't handle that anymore. I could boil a deer skull right here on this bench, but I don't want to smell chicken boiling. Oh, that'd be awesome. We had tomahawk steaks from Walmart a while back, and they were gigantic, and they were pretty bomb too. I'm telling you, man, I'm probably not supposed to be eating all this red meat. You know, I'm old, so. But that's what I'm gonna do. Squirrel and over gravy, and gravy over biscuits. Oh man, you just put a hit on some squirrels. That sounds awesome. I could probably get up at 6 and go blast some squirrels and have breakfast ready. Hey, honey, I got breakfast. Just have the whole squirrel carcass on top of the freaking thing. With no fur, of course. Would you? Oh, God, over fire, huh? I was thinking squirrel over fire. You get that hug on it. You get that charred taste. Oh, that sloppy crow, huh? Yeah, I don't know about that. I just deep fat fry the crow. It's pretty good. Fry up the brain. Well, right now everything's frozen solid, sticks in the woods, but they're going to work good. It's probably going to be a while before I have open water again. Well, the main reason you don't have to worry about the sand scorching, at least not me. I mean, I had it freaking high, like 190 or something. It's kind of harder to burn. And it takes a lot less wax. I think it's what, 1 pound per 5 gallons or something like that now. I'd have to look at my notes, but I think it's 2.5 to be decent for a 5 gallon bucket of dirt, like 2.5 pounds. So, I mean, you're saving a lot of wax by using sand. So, there's that. What's up, Andy? I forgot the title. It was Who's Awake? Let's see. No brains, only the back legs. What's up, Briston? Well, guys, I think I'm going to throw as much wood in this wood stove as I can and go to bed. It does coat the sand pretty good. Lance still in here? Everything tastes good deep fry, he said. Favorite drink is Red Stag right now. Still. Mr. Baker's, what's up? I'm not sure how Mom cooked them, but used a cast iron skillet and had a gravy in it. Yeah, probably seared them pretty good and then put the gravy on. Anything that if you cook it in one of those skillets, it sears it and it's all, you got the crispies on it. I appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit. So I'm going to do more since we'll definitely be live with Trapped Up Outdoors and 3:30 in Minnesota or North Dakota, whichever spot we end up at. It's a coin flip right now where he's waiting to check the conditions when it gets closer. North Dakota, we got a chance of getting the bigger pike, but we're going to have fun either way. So, is it trap? The DNR released them and Andy, I'm not sure. Let me see. What else you write? A buddy of mine got a Black Panther. Let's see. What the fuck is it? DNR released them. Okay. That's cool. At least it got released. Later, Alaskan Trapper. See you guys. And when I come out, I'm bringing you a shitload of wax. Okay. I know. I should have trash cans just lining the walls with ready to go, but I'm lazy, to be honest. All right, guys. We're gonna do this again. Appreciate it. See you guys.